Let's we talk to the Bruce Lee history you didn't know. Bruce Lee's birth name was Lee Jun-fan. His father, Lee Hoi-chuen, was a Cantonese opera singer based in Hong Kong. His mother, Grace Ho, was born in Shanghai, and she was of European ancestry in December 1939. His parents traveled to California for an international opera tour in Chinatown and San Francisco. He was born there on November 27, 1940, allowing him to claim U.S. citizenship due to the United States just solely citizenship laws. When the Apple, the Lee family returned to Hong Kong. Soon after, the Lee family experienced unexpected hardship over the next 4 years as Japan, amid World War II, launched a surprise attack on Hong Kong in December 1941 and ruled the city for the next 4 years. Lee's maternal grandfather was Cantonese, his maternal grandmother was English, and his maternal great-uncle, Robert Ho Tang, was a Hong Kong businessman of Dutch, Jewish, and Cantonese descent. Was a Hong Kong American martial artist, actor, and philosopher. He was the founder of Jeet Kune Do, and hybrid martial art philosopher drawing from different combat disciplines, credited with helping popularize martial art films in 1970. Lee is considered by some commentators and martial artists to be the most influential martial art of all time and popular culture icon of the 20th century, who bridged the gap between East and West. He is credited with promoting Hong Kong action cinema and helping to change the way cinema and helping to change the Chinese people were presented in American films. Born in San Francisco and raised in British Hong Kong, Lee was introduced to the Hong Kong film industry as a child actor by his father, and his early martial art experience included Wing Chun, trained under Ip Man, and Tai Chi and boxing. Bruce Lee winning a Hong Kong boxing tournament and frequent street fighting, neighborhood and rooftop fight. In 1959, Lee moved to Seattle, where he enrolled at the University of Washington in 1961. It was during this time in the United States that he began considering making money by teaching martial art, even though he aspired to have a career in acting. He opened his first martial arts school, operated out of his home in Seattle, after later adding second school in Oakland and California. He once drew significant attention at the 1964 Long Beach International Karate Championship of California by making demonstration and speaking. He subsequently moved to Los Angeles to teach, where his students included Chuck Norris, Sharon Tate, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. In 1970, his Hong Kong and Hollywood-produced films elevated Hong Kong martial arts films to a new level of popularity and acclaim, sparking a surge of Western interest in Chinese martial art. The direction and tone of his films dramatically influenced and changed martial arts and martial arts film worldwide. With a career spanning Hong Kong and the United States, he is known for role in 5-year 1970 Louis the Big Boss 1971 and Fast for Fury 1972, Golden Harvests, The Way of the Dragon, and 72, directed and written by Lee, and Golden Harvest and Warner Brothers Enter the Dragon 1973, and The Game of Death 1978, both directed by Robert Close. After Lee's death, his film gained a large cult following. He became an iconic figure known throughout the world, particularly among the Chinese, based upon his portrayal of Cantonese culture in his films, and among Asian Americans for defying Asian stereotypes in the United States. Lee died in July 1973 at age 32. Since his death, Lee has continued to be a prominent influence on modern combat sport, including judo, karate, mixed martial art, and boxing, as well as modern popular culture, including film, television, comics, animation, and video games. Time named Lee one of the 100 most important people of the 20th century. Let's talk to the career and educational background of the Bruce Lee. Lee's father, Lee Ho-Chuen, was a Cantonese opera star. As a result, Junior Lee was introduced to the world of cinema at a very young age and appeared in several films as a child. Lee has his first role as baby who was carried onto the stage in the film Golden Gate Girl. He took his Chinese stage name as Light Lee the Little Dragon for the fact that he was born in both the hour and the year of the dragon by the Chinese zodiac. As 9 years old, he co-starred with his father in The Kid in 1950, which was based on a comic book character, Kid Twang, and was his first leading role. By the time he was 18, he had appeared in 20 films. After attending Tucson School, several blocks from his home at 218 Nathan Road, Kowloon, Lee entered the primary school division of the Catholic La Salle College. In 1956, due to poor academic performance and possibly poor conduct, he was transferred to St. Francis Xavier's College, where he was mentored by brother Edward Mass, a Bavarian-born teacher and coach of the school boxing team. After Lee was involved in several street fights, his parents decided that he needed to be trained in martial art. In 1953, Lee's friend William Trang introduced him to Ip Man, but his European background on his mother's side meant he was initially rejected from learning Wing Chun Kung Fu under him because of long-standing rule in the Chinese martial art world not to teach foreigners. Trang spoke on his behalf and Lee was accepted into the school and began training in Wing Chun with Ip Man. Ip tried to keep his students from fighting the street gangs of Hong Kong by encouraging them to fight in organized competition. After a year of training with Ip Man, most of the other students refused to train with Lee. They had learned of his mixed ancestry and the Chinese were generally against teaching their martial art techniques to non-Asian. Lee's sparring partner, Hawkins Trang, states probably fewer than 6 people in the whole Wing Chun clan were personally taught or even partially taught by Ip Man. However, Lee showed a keen interest in Wing Chun and continued to train privately with Ip Man, William Trang, and Wong Shun Leung. In 1958, Lee won the Hong Kong School Boxing Tournament, knocking out the previous champion Gary Elms in the final. The year, Lee was also Chan dancer, winning Hong Kong's Crown Chan Championship. In these later teens, Louis' street fights became more frequent and included beating the son of feared Trouillard family in 1958 after a student from a rival Troy Lee Foot martial arts school challenged Louis' Wing Chun school. He engaged in a fight on a rooftop in response to an unfair punch by another boy. He beat him so badly that he knocked out one of his teeth, leading to the boy's parents making a complaint to the police. Liz' mother had to go to the police station and sign a document saying that she would take full responsibility for his action if they released him into her custody. So, she did not mention the incident. She did not mention the incident to her husband. She suggested that her son return to the United States to claim his U.S. citizenship at the age of 18. Li's father agreed as Li's college prospects were not very promising if he remained in Hong Kong. The police detective came and said, "Excuse me, Mr. Lee, your son is really fighting bad in school. If he gets into just one more fight, I might have to put him in jail." In April 1959, Lee's parents decided to send him to the United States to stay with his elder sister, Agnes Lee, who was already living with family friends in San Francisco. After several months, he moved to Seattle in 1959 to continue his high school education, where he also worked for Laura Cho as a live-in waiter at her restaurant. Cho's husband was a co-worker and friend of Lee's father. Lee's elder brother Peter Lee joined him in Seattle for a short stay before moving on to Minnesota to attend college. In 1959, Lee started to teach martial art. He called what he taught Johnny Fan Kung Fu, literally Bruce Lee Kung Fu. It was his approach to Wing Chun. Lee taught friends he met in Seattle, starting with judo practitioner Jess Clover, who continued to teach some of Lee's early techniques. Taki Kimura became Lee's first assistant instructor and continued to teach him art and philosophy after Lee's death. Lee opened his first martial arts school, named the Lee Jan Fan Kung Fu Institute in Seattle. Lee completed his high school education and received his diploma from Edison Technical School on Capitol Hill in Seattle. In March 1961, Lee enrolled at the University of Washington and studied dramatic art, philosophy, psychology, and various other subjects. Despite what Lee himself and many others have stated, Lee's official major was drama rather than philosophy, according to 1999 article in the University Alumni publication. Lee dropped out of university in year 1964 and moved to Oakland to live with James M. Lee. James Lee was 20 years senior to Lee and a well-known Chinese martial artist in the area. Together, they founded the school Jan Fan Martial Arts Studio in Oakland. James Lee was responsible for introducing Lee to Eddie Parker, an American martial artist. At the invitation of Parker, Lee appeared in the 1964 Long Beach International Karate Championship and performed repetitions of two-finger push-ups using the thumb and the index finger of one hand, with feet at approximately shoulder width apart. In the same Long Beach event, he also performed the 1-inch punch. Lee stood upright, his right foot forward with both knees bent slightly in front of standing station partner. Lee's right arm was partly extended and his right fist was approximately 1 inch (2.5 centimeters) away from the partner's chest. With retracting his right arm, Lee then forcibly delivered the punch to volunteer Bob Parker while largely maintaining his posture. This sent Parker backward and falling into a chair placed behind Parker to prevent injury. Thigh back momentum caused him fall to the floor. Parker recalled, "I told you, Bruce Lee, not to do these types of demonstration again. When he punched me that last time, I had to stay home from work because the pain in my chest was unbelievable." That it was at the 1964 championship that Lee first met Taekwondo master Jong Wei-hee. The two developed friendship and relationship from which they benefited as martial artists. Wei-hee taught Lee the side kick in detail, and Lee taught Wei-hee. Lee also continued to do his about martial art. Lee played his first leading role in The Big Boss, 1971, which proved to be an enormous box official success across Asia and catapulted him to stardom. 19. He followed up with Fist of Fury, 1972, which broke the box office records set previously by The Big Boss. Having finished his initial 2-year contract, Lee negotiated a new deal with Golden Harvest. Lee later formed his own company, The Way of the Dragon, in 1972. He was given complete control of the film's production as the writer, director, star, and choreographer of the fight scenes. In 1964, at a demonstration in Long Beach, California, Lee met karate champion Chuck Norris. In The Way of the Dragon, Lee introduced Norris to moviegoers as his opponent. Their showdown has been characterized as one of the best fight scenes in martial art and film history. The role had originally been offered to American karate champion Joe Louis. Fist of Fury and The Way of the Dragon grossed an estimated US dollars 100 million and US dollars 130 million worldwide, respectively. From August to October 1972, Lee began work on his fourth Golden Harvest film, Game of Death. He began filming some scenes, including his fight sequence with 7 feet 2 in 218 centimeter American basketball star Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a former student. Production stopped in November 1972 when Warner Bros. Offered Lee the opportunity to star in Enter the Dragon, the first film to be produced jointly by Concert, Golden Harvest, and Warner Bros. Filming began in Hong Kong in February 1973 and was completed in April 1973. 1 month into the filming, another production company, Starseas Motion Pictures, promoted Lee as leading actor in Fist of Unicorn. Although he had merely agreed to choreograph the fight sequences in the film as a favor to his longtime friend Unicorn Chan. Lee planned to sue the production company but retained his friendship with Chan. However, only few months after the completion of Enter the Dragon and 6 days before its July 26, 1973 release, Lee died. Enter the Dragon went on to become one of the year's highest-grossing films and cemented Lee as martial art legend. Enter the Dragon is estimated to have grossed over $400 million worldwide, the equivalent of over $2 billion adjusted for inflation as of 2022. The film sparked Bill Fad in a martial art, epitomized in songs such as Kung Fu Fighting and some TV shows. Lee's first introduction to martial art was through his father, from whom he learned the fundamentals of Wu-style Tai Chi. In this teen, Lee became involved in Hong Kong gang conflict, which led to frequent street fights. The largest influence on Lee's martial art development was his study of Wing Chun. Lee was 6 years old under the Wing Chun teacher Ip Man between later 1956 and 1957 after losing to rival gang member. Lee was renowned for his physical fitness and vigor, achieved by using dedicated fitness regimen to become as strong as possible. After his match with Wong Jackman in 1965, Lee changed his approach toward martial art training. Lee felt that many martial artists of his time did not spend enough time on physical conditioning. Lee included all elements of total fitness, muscle flexibility. He used the traditional bodybuilding techniques to build some muscle mass, though not overdone, as that could decrease speed or flexibility. At the same time, concerning balance, Lee maintained the mental and spiritual preparation are fundamental to the success of physical training in martial art skills. In Tao of Jeet Kune Do, he wrote, "Training in one of the most neglected phases of athletics. Too much time is given to the development of skill and too little to the development of individual for participation. Jeet Kune Do ultimately is not a matter of petty techniques but of highly developed spirituality and physique." According to Linda Lee Caldwell, soon after he moved to the United States, Lee started to take nutrition seriously and developed an interest in healthy food, high-protein drinks, and vitamin and mineral supplements. He later concluded that achieving a high-performance body was akin to maintaining the engine of a high-performance automobile. Allegorically, as one could not keep a car running on low-octane fuel, one could not sustain one's body with a steady diet of junk food, and with the wrong fuel, one's body would perform sluggishly or sloppily. Lee avoided baked goods and refined flour, describing them as providing empty calories that did nothing for his body. He was known for being a fan of Asian cuisine, for its variety and often at meal with combination of vegetables, rice, and fish. Lee had dislike for dairy products and as a result used powdered milk in his diet. Lee practiced meditation as the first action on his children. Let's we talk art history and philosopher of the Bruce Lee. While best known as martial artist, Lee studied drama and Asian and Western philosophy. He was well read and had an extensive library dominated by martial arts subjects and philosophical texts. So he was quick to state that his martial arts were solely metaphor for such techniques. He believed that any knowledge ultimately led to self-knowledge. He said that his chosen method of self-expression was martial art. His influences include Taoism, Judo, Krishnamurti, and Buddhism. This philosopher was very much in opposition to conservative worldview. Let's we talk to the death of the Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is buried next to his son Brandon at the Lakeview Cemetery in Seattle. On 10, 1973, Lee collapsed during an automated dialogue replacement session for Enter the Dragon at Orange Sky Golden Harvest Film Studio in Hong Kong. Because he was having epileptic seizures and headache, he was rushed to Hong Kong Baptist Hospital, where doctors diagnosed cerebral edema. They were able to reduce the swelling through the administration of menthol. On July 20, 1973, Lee was in Hong Kong to have dinner with actor George Lazenby, with whom he intended to make a film, according to Lee's wife Linda. Lee met producer Raymond Chow at 2 p.m. at a home to discuss the making of the film Game of Death. They worked until 4 p.m. and then drove together to home of Lee's colleague Betty Ting Pei, a Taiwanese actress. The three went over the script at Ting's home and then Chow left to attend a dinner meeting. Lee took a nap and when he did not arrive at the dinner, Chow came to the apartment but he was unable to wake Lee up. The doctor was summoned and spent 10 minutes attempting to revive Lee before sending him by ambulance to Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Lee was declared dead on arrival at the age of 32. Lee's iconic status and untimely death fed rumors and theories. These included murder involving the Trillards and supported curse on him and his family. Donald Thier, a forensic scientist recommended by Scotland Yard, who had overseen over 100 autopsies, was assigned to perform an autopsy on Lee. His conclusion was death by Newsdom. Thank you for watching this documentary talking about Bruce Lee history from born up to death.